One we spoke with earlier today. Virtually every poll shows a virtual dead heat between Republican J.D. Vance and Democrat Tim Ryan. Both are after the same prize, independent voters who sometimes lean liberal and sometimes choose conservative. The Brian Perrys of this state may decide control of the Senate.
I actually read J.D. Vance's book. I really enjoyed it. I've been really disappointed the way he has kind of let Trump shape his views, so it's made it a very difficult decision for me.
What's your overall view of Ryan?
He seems like a good guy. I'm a little bit nervous about voting for him because I think he's trying to project himself as being more conservative than he actually is. So I'm not really a big fan of either one of them necessarily, I guess is where I come out on it.
Vance will campaign with Governor Mike DeWine in Wilmington this Saturday. Their party's putting in $30 million to try to keep the Senate seat for Republicans. Ryan is neck and neck without any National Democrat Party money. Former Ohio Democratic Party Chair David Pepper believes National is making a mistake, but that it might turn out anyway.
Forget the partisanship. This is John Glenn's old seat. This is the seat that's in Ohio. Ohioans have been like this. Ohioans generally, in the past at least, have liked politicians of either party who are their own person, who are nobody's person. John Glenn, Howard Metzenbaum, George Voinovich, Sherrod Brown. That's kind of what Ohioans have opted for.
Pepper's point is that Ohio doesn't generally root itself in ideology, however, given their druthers, it's safe to say both candidates would rather have the top of the ticket in their corner going into this race. Live in Norwood, John London, WLWT News 5.
John, all the polls are showing it's going to be a close one. You've talked with both candidates. What are they saying about the polling?
That the polls are off, that each of them confidently says they feel they are going to win this thing, that the polls are not reflecting the true strength that each of them has. Don't know if that's typical political bravado or not, but I can tell you that when they state it to you point blank, face to face, they make it sound like it certainly could be true.
All right, John London live for us tonight. Thanks so much, John.